What do you do if your friend is suicidal? What do you do if you're scared that your friend is suicidal? You know, what we found, and actually our center was founded in the aftermath of a suicide. Our founder's husband died by suicide. And one of the things that we've learned is that if you're scared, trust your intuition. Actually approach that person that you care about directly and ask them questions. It's okay to say, I'm scared, I'm worried about you. Are you thinking about killing yourself? Are you thinking about suicide? Do you want to die by suicide? It's okay to ask those direct questions and then find out, do they have a plan? If they have a plan, their suicide, potential increases. So you want to get support for you and your friend. But the biggest gift you can give is to ask them the question, what's hitting you right now? What is causing you to want to die by suicide? Why do you want to die? It's okay to ask those questions. And I think sometimes we're so afraid to say the word suicide or to say the word kill yourself. And what that does is it actually gives that friend permission to say what is truly going on for them. If they're not feeling suicidal, they'll just say, no, I'm okay, I'm not feeling suicidal. But if they are feeling suicidal, what you've just done is given them permission to talk about it. They know you're strong enough to take it. And then if they do express it, say, let's you and I get help. Because that's always an option. You always have that option to kill yourself, because ultimately we're not responsible for, nor can we stop someone necessarily. But what we can do is we can reach out and bring in more support. And to just say that to them, I believe you. I know you're hurting. This is really hard. This is really awful. This sucks, what you're going through. Let's you and I get some support and help. And maybe we can get some resources so that there can be some more options. But before you do that, before you move into fixing it, we first have to ask them, tell me what is going on, so that they really have a chance to express their pain. And when you can hear it and validate it, they might feel heard, and that might open up the door for other possibilities for responding to it. Because when we're feeling suicidal, we get what I call tunnel thinking. The only way we see out of our pain is to end our life. And as a matter of fact, sometimes we can even talk ourselves into believing that that's the best thing we can do for our family and friends. They would be better off without us because we're so depressed and we're such a bummer. So when we can ask that question and gently help that person come to their own realization, that maybe we can do some things to bring some help. But they first need to be heard. And you are giving the biggest gift by asking the question, by posing the question, and by allowing them to express what's going on for them. You are breaking the walls of isolation, and you are bringing potential hope and the link to resources. Be sure to take care of yourself though too, because it's scary dealing with someone who is suicidal. And I always build in support for myself, because it's a very scary feeling. But I would honor and acknowledge, please trust your feelings. Trust your intuition. Trust your knowing on this. You know. And you are the biggest gift, because you're going to ask the question that opens up the conversation.